Test one, two, test one, two. I think I am live now. Hey, what's up, everybody? I see you guys are jumping in already. Yeah, I got a nice conversation today. Got a nice conversation coming up. I'm glad you guys are here. Hopefully, your Monday is going well. Saying hello to everybody. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Tony? How you feeling? How you like the sweater? I felt like, a lot of colors today. I felt very colorful this morning. Yeah, who I'm interviewing, who I'm talking to today, she's directing. She's the director of a play I'm in. So it's gonna be a good time right now. We get ready to have a good conversation. Hey, Tish. Oh, here comes Carla right here. So I'm getting ready to invite her in right now. I do appreciate you all coming in, join me this morning. Oh, she's coming in. Oh,
Can
yeah,
you see me?
yeah. Hi. Yeah, I can see you very well. The reception's
Because I was
clear.
on my computer and then I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. So I was like, okay, let me run to the other device.
Oh, and Cassandra is watching us too, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, yes, the writer and creator of Ain't No Family Like the One I Got. She's watching, so we get ready to have this conversation real quick. And I'm getting ready to do a quick intro so everybody know who I'm talking to. Yes, thank you very much for being available this morning. And good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Produce Your Own Life show. And my name is Rodney. I am the director. I am the host. I am the creator of the show. This show is a production of JRC Legacy Productions. Today's show, we are celebrating Women's History Month. As we come to a close of Women's History Month, I'm excited to be a part of an incredible production that's being led by some incredible Black women who rock. Well, today I have one of those incredible Black women right now. And right now before you, I have Carla Twirl Earle. She is a producer, director, choreographer, Broadway veteran, and she's a veteran licensed therapeutic counselor, mom, and nana. I love to feature all those incredible exploits that you've accomplished in this lifetime. And, Broadway, we're going to talk about all those good things. But welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
I've been really grateful. Thank you.
Oh man, you look beautiful this morning. Doesn't she look good, everybody? Doesn't she look good? Everybody, yeah. Well, I know you all have been very busy and, with the planning of Ain't No Family Like the One I've Got. You have a show on Tubi right now. You're just busy with everything. So right now we'll start talking about Ain't No Family Like the One I Got, and then we'll talk about some of the other things that's going on in your life. How's that sound?
First of all, here it is.
Okay.
I'm ready. Here it is. That beautiful cast. Yeah. We have a beautiful cast. Ain't No Family Like the One I Got is written by Cassandra Sanders, an amazing writer. She's also executive producer. I'm executive producer and director. And this show is about anybody's family, everybody's family. You're going to find somebody in your family like these characters that Cassandra has written. And it's a diverse piece, although it's written from the eyes of an African-American woman, if you will. So it's not a Black show. It's an American family. That's it, and that's all. And that's what I love about how she writes. It opens April 1st at 8 p.m. at the Hollywood Barnstable Theater, and that's in Hollywood. And April 2nd at 3 p.m. we have a matinee. So we're just doing 2 shows because we have some goals. So yeah, we want to see it go further, and it will go further because it's an amazing production. We have a great lighting crew, sound crew. It's just really good. Technical director is on point. Production stage manager, Tara Bennett-Smith, she's on point. You know, everybody is doing their thing. So I'm really pleased.
Well,
And you
know,
are
I'm pleased to
amazing.
be a
I
part
just
of this
love watching
production.
you work. I really, really do. I do.
now you're making me blush a little bit. If I was a little bit lighter, I might be red, you know. But you know, and you know, one thing I love about the story is that I think everybody can see somebody they know in this story.
Everybody. I was talking about one of the characters to a friend of mine who is non-black, and she was like, that sounds like my mother. You know, I was talking about Frida, the mom of the show, and it's like, that sounds like my mother, always trying to feed someone, and you know, I'm not gonna give it all away, but you know, it's really, it's refreshing. And it's a show that, you know, everybody can come see. So it's for the most part, it's clean. You know, I mean, you know, it is. It's a clean. I like what you said. So you know, you can just cover the eyes for a minute, but for the little babies. But you know, it's a show that everybody can really relate to, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
Oh man, and I love your directing style. I sent Carla a text last night, just thanking her for the way she's leading us and into this. I think this run of the play, and I feel like you've done things that help us really feel empowered as actors. And as a director, I just want to say thank you, because that means the world to actors when you have a director who believes in the actors. You know, but she gives great illustrations. I wish you all could see some of our rehearsals. And when she comes on stage and like demonstrates what she wants us to do, it's really good. It's fun, but it's also, you know, really teaching us. And she's raising our game. You know, we're being led by a Broadway veteran, so it's really exciting to have this experience with you. So I get chills every time I come to rehearsal.
That's so sweet. You know, and I wanna talk about that. You know, just, you know, whether you're doing a show in a 99-seat theater or if you're doing it in a Broadway house, I think the level of your game should be elevated for you as an actor. It doesn't matter what, you know, and for me personally, I started my career on Broadway, so I don't know anything but production, you know, and production.
Yes.
However, it's important that the actors feel empowered and not mitigated or intimidated because, oh wow, you know, this is not Broadway and she's we're right where we're supposed to be, you know, and you all are right where you're supposed to be, and I'm honored that you all are getting so much out of it. I really am.
Man, I'm so excited. For those of you guys who just joined us, I'm talking with the incomparable Carla Twirl Earle, Broadway veteran, producer, director, and she's the director of the upcoming play this weekend, Ain't No Family Like the One I Got. And we hope to see you all out there.
They're coming.
Where they coming again?
Hollywood
Where they coming to see us?
Barnesville Theater in Hollywood, April 1st, 8 p.m., April 2nd, 3 p.m. Rodney is a part of the wonderful cast, so come on out. And then if you have Tubi TV, there's a show called The Right Turn, and actually Tara Bennett-Smith, who is the production stage manager on Ain't No Family, is the executive producer for The Right Turn and the star of The Right Turn. I'm one of the producers. So the 4 episodes have dropped on Tubi. And again, that project is done by women. It's not just for women, but it's done by women.
You know, I love your segue, because you segue perfectly right into Tubi, into your show that's on Tubi right now.
No, The Right Turn.
The Right Way. Can you kind of give us The Right Turn? Can you kind of give us a snippet of what the show is about?
Celeste Turner Wright. She is a PR person. She's a PR person. And after going through a divorce, she reinvents her life. And then she has all these different clients. And the clients are the people in all the episodes. Some of them are, reoccurring. Some of them are regular characters. She has a family. So, but she has it's like, we're women of a certain age now. And we live. You know what I mean? And that part right there, living life. She's raised her kids. She got a divorce. Her husband cheated on her, and she moved on. She's not bitter because things happen in life. That show is about, and most of the show, in the series, those are real events. So we're talking about real events, and there's quite a few.
Nice.
The age range of the cast is, I believe, 45 to 88. I believe the eldest actress is like 88. Amazing. And she's amazing. So we follow Celeste in Hollywood. We follow her in she goes to London. She goes to Italy after, to reclaim herself, her inner self. So it's very important to find your inner self, and to find your inner peace, and I'm segueing into another situation because Inner Peace is another company that I have, and because I'm a licensed therapeutic counselor, and self-care is very, very important to everyone. Not just mental health. Mental wellness is absolutely paramount, but just doing something for yourself, even if it doesn't have to cost you anything, but you have to do something for yourself every day because life is way too short. So I've teamed up with Tara Bennett-Smith, and we are doing wellness retreats because there's so many people that are asking. We both are public speakers and motivational, and all of that. And then I'm a counselor, and she does this. So we have a company called Reclaim Inner Peace Haven. Her company is Reclaim Haven. My company is Inner Peace. So we joined them together, and we start doing wellness retreats, and they're going to be fun. It's going to be a lot inner work, because everything starts and ends with oneself. We can point the finger, but those three are pointing back at you. So it's going to be that, but there'll be lovely settings. We'll be doing hiking. We'll be doing exercise. All types of stuff, all types of things that are going to be going on. So
Ooh, you got me really excited. Like also like
no.
I know it's going to be for women.
No, they're not all for women. Oh no. Oh no. We have to live with you, man. Right. We got we need to work that out. No, it's not just for women. Some of them will be just for women, but we'd like to do some couples. We'd like to do, and then just do, whoever wants to come. So, they'll have topics, and they'll have themes. And so, people, that are interested in the specific things, they'll be, coming on out. So, yeah.
I love how you talk about that, because that's what my entire platform, Produce Your Own Life, is about. It's about taking personal accountability, stop being a victim. You can't blame, stuff happens to us. But how we respond to it. We have control.
And I realized, because I used to think, things are happening to me. What I now understand is things are happening for me. They're happening for me so I can evolve. And I can take a look at myself, my part in situations, and then I can make the necessary corrections for myself. I don't have that expectation for anyone else, though, because everybody gets to be just who you want to be.
Oh, I love it. And, is there an example of like some type of work that we can do, like from what you have trained people and worked with people on? Is there something that our viewers and listeners who will be watching and listening to this, maybe they can apply?
Now, are you talking about as far as acting, or are you talking about as far as the other side? The other side. The work.
Other side, as far as doing the work. We're gonna talk about acting a little bit more too.
Yeah,
we're gonna go back to acting. But,
no,
you know, we're
yes,
on this channel about like just doing
there are a lot
the
of
self work
that people can do, because I mean, one, I am an advocate of therapy. I do advocate therapy because sometimes it's good to have a biased opinion, someone who is not emotionally vested in you, making you feel good. It's really about you learning how to feel good about yourself. Self-love is paramount. You have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. Otherwise, it's selfish. It's selfless. You know? So, I do things like I spot check myself every night before I go to bed. I spot check. What could I have done different? How could I have been kinder? How could I be, and I fall short. I do. We're human. We have to give ourselves a break. We are human. However, I do take accountability for me. I have to. Yeah.
I love it. And I love what you said, and some things I've learned, because I actually have done therapy in the past too, and I highly recommend it. I'm a black man who believes in therapy. Yeah, I believe it. And I have 25 affirmations that I say to myself every morning. It's in my notes. It's a reminder on my calendar 3 times a day. I do it, and I have gratitude. I write gratitude, 3 things that I'm grateful for in my journal. That helps me keep the right perspective, and that's actually empowered me in my acting. That's empowered me.
Yeah,
it's freed me up.
Gratitude is something that I also do, because see, I'm not always happy, but I'm always grateful.
Yeah.
And when I look at my gratitude, it brings me back to joy, which makes me happy. You know what I mean? So I have to, like,
I love it.
we don't always wake up on the right side of the bed. We're human. But for me, what I do is I meditate. So I have to get aligned and connected just in the quietness of peace, because I can't hear the sound of the higher being when there's chaos. My higher being doesn't have chaos.
Yeah.
So in order to be connected and aligned, I have to be quiet and be still. So that's something that I do. So that's a tool that anybody can do. I do it when my eyes open up before I can even think about what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because we get busy. We get busy and we get up and get started with the day. And then if I'm not aligned, and you cut me off, I might run you down. I don't want to do that to that. I don't want to catch no cats. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all, and for y'all watching and listening, I've been around Carla for a little bit. You don't want her. You don't want that smoke from her.
That's that New York in me. I'm unapologetic about that. And then I'm a mom. So, I've raised, I biologically have 4 children, 3 adult sons, and 1 adult daughter. Okay. But then I raised 4 others, so I've raised, 8 kids, and I have 2 amazing grandkids. One, my grandson is 14 and my granddaughter is 8. So it's very interesting because now I see life through their eyes as well. And I'm very close to my grandchildren. I'm talking about FaceTime my granddaughter every morning, FaceTime. Hi, Nana. This is what's happening. She gonna tell it. And and then I have this young man who is 14. Who will call and check on his grandmother. And I'm like, oh.
You know what? He got the right stuff. He know what to do. He know what to do. I want to talk a little bit more about acting and your experience on Broadway. So that's something that one day I don't know where my path will lead, but I would love to be a part of a Broadway production one day. I don't sing.
Well, so if you're doing a play, you don't have to sing. Doing a Broadway play, you don't have to sing. It really just depends on the show. And let's just say you're going to do Broadway one day. let's start there. Let's just put it into existence. You're going to do it because
Okay.
that's the desire of your heart. Okay,
All right.
that's right.
Let's go.
I was very blessed to I grew up in New York, so everything, the playground was right there. The art saved my life, basically. It saved my life, you know. And I went to the High School of Performing Arts in New York, the famed school. And the one that was on 46th Street. And then from there, that was it. I started getting scared because I was so driven to do what to do what I to do this. And my parents thought, that I was from another planet because their thing was, okay, that's nice, but what are you really gonna do? Like, what are you really gonna do with your life? And I'm like, this is what I want to do, So I was yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
nice
absolutely. They didn't get it, but they supported me. They were my support system. But my thing at 15, they never had to pay a dime. I got scholarships to Alvin Ailey, Joffrey Ballet, because I started out as a dancer. That was my first thing. I auditioned for performing arts for the drama department and the dance department. I was accepted to both departments, but I chose the dance department because I knew that I would get the drama as well. But then I did study at Uta Hagen and Stella Adler in New York. From there, a year later, I was doing the Wiz. So I was doing the Wiz at 15.
Oh, wow.
I did the Wiz movie first while I was still in performing arts, and so that was that was crazy because it was cold and it was at the World Trade Center, before 9/11, obviously. And I did Emerald City. I did that scene, and I was 14, and I was doing night shoots, and then my mom would meet me with my clothes for school, so then I could go to school. Yeah. So that's how much I wanted it, though. But that's the grind that we had. And everybody had that grind back then. You know what I mean? It was like we were doing the work. I mean, it was from one thing to the next. I was blessed I had mentors like George Faison, who was the first African American to win a Tony for The Wiz. He's my mentor. I call him, he's my dance daddy. We're still very close. Oh, no, he is a dance daddy. That's, we're very close. And, Bob Fosse.
Yes.
I did Chicago with Bob Fosse. I did 42nd Street, Guy with Champion. So, Billy Wilson, I did Bubbling Brown Sugar. Billy Wilson, and loved him. I grew up with his daughter, basically, because I was young, but I was tall.
Yeah.
So, when it was time to hit the stage, didn't nobody know how old I was. But when I came off stage, I was the one running back to my hotel suite because I had to do my homework. And this was before internet. There was no internet. There was no fax machine. So I had to do my homework and make sure that it got to the school on time. So if it was due on a specific day, I had to make sure it was mailed out, no matter what part of the country that I was in, that it was mailed out and got there on time. That's how much I wanted it.
Ooh, you know what? That's another lesson for any students out there who go watch this or listen to this. Quit giving excuses.
No excuses. No excuses. And coming from New York, we learned, we had to be triple threats. You sing, you dance, you act. That's just that was just it for especially musicals. Plays. I was trained as an actress as well. I did some plays. I've done musicals, and then I came out here and I wanted to because now I have children. So I was on the road with my kids, and it got to the point where we came home once, and my kids were like, "Oh, this is a nice hotel," and I was like, "No, we're home. This is home." So it was like, okay, she needs to sit it down and now, think about something else. So I actually stopped performing on camera in the height of my career because as a production person, I had more flexibility. So I started choreographing. I was the original choreographer for In Living Color. I hired the Fly Girls. Then I started working with Aaron Spelling. He did Burke's Law. That was a series. So I went from series to series. I did all the Academy Awards, Grammys, all the air show that you can do in LA. I pretty much did. I was very blessed, but I was also prepared. I was prepared, and I did the work. I did the work, and that's what anybody that's watching or that will see this later, you have got to do the work. That's what sustains us.
Yeah.
You know, it sustains us because, you know, I'm not 20, 30, 40, 50, normal. So, but I can still, at the drop of a hat, as you have seen, jump in the scene. I can, okay, I can show you, not just tell you how to twirl, I can still show you how to twirl. So, you know, but, absolutely.
She can still twirl. She can still twirl, y'all.
Absolutely.
I've seen.
But that comes from doing the work, the foundation. If you have a strong foundation, you're good. If you have a weak foundation, just like anything else, there's going to be cracks. Yeah, there's going to be cracks. So, yes.
Ooh. I feel like I just sat in a class right now. I was like, I feel like I'm learning so much. I hope everybody is paying attention, or whoever's watching, who's going to listen to this. You are listening to the Produce Your Own Life show, and with my incredible guest, Carla Earle. And she's just dropping all kind of nuggets on not just the industry, but on life and how to be better. I'm just like, I'm enjoying this conversation. This is like Monday. What a good way to start a Monday.
Good way to start the week. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're getting ready to go into tech rehearsals, and you know what that's like. You know, especially you actors out there. You know, Tech Week. You know, we used to call it back in the day Hell Week. I don't call it Hell Week anymore because I call it Pleasant Week. I call it Pleasant Week because you know, this is when we get with the crew, the lighting crew, the sound. That's when it all comes to life. You know, we've been rehearsing without all of that. And so now when we go into tech, now we get the sound right. We get the lighting right. We get, you know, we're getting ready to get in the costume. You know, the women get to beat their face. And now it's like showtime. And live theater, look, I've done TV, film, industrials, everything that you could think of, right? Live theater still is home because it's the place where you get to be free. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's live. There's no cut. Let's do it again. No, you better either get it right the first time, or you better be in the scene. So if it doesn't go right, your scene partner can carry you. It's teamwork. That's what I love. I love teamwork. And that's what I love about working with Cassandra. You know, I love working with Cassandra. I love working with Tara Bennett-Smith with The Right Turn. Teamwork, you know, and it's something to be said about women, mature women that are aligned and that are comfortable with themselves and that are not waiting for Hollywood, New York, Atlanta, wherever you're from. You don't have to wait. If there's a project that you want to do it. Do it.
Yeah. Ooh, all right. Okay. All right. I just heard it loud and clear. You know, as a man, I heard that everybody. Too. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Because I'm writing a film right now, so I'm working through a screenplay, writing through. One thing I love about our play, Ain't No Family Like the One I Got, is the dynamic between our two leads. You know, Sammy Wayne, AJ Johnson. They are AJ Sanders. She gonna kill me. I slipped up and said it before. She's gonna beat me up. So AJ Sanders, you know, I you know, but one thing I love is their dynamic, how they work together. And when the people watch that, when the audience sees that, they're just gonna be pulled in so deeply and just invested into the family. What happens with the family?
I'm really looking forward to that. I am, because you know, it's again, it's refreshing to see a family it's just a family. It's not, you know, it's not a black family. It's not a white family. It's just a family because you know, I'm biracial, so I see both sides of my family in this I'm just saying. I see everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I got Puerto Ricans in my family. Look,
Yes.
we all, yeah. So, and it's the familiar, honey. Yeah.
I've learned so much working with you over the past few weeks, and I'm looking forward to this Friday. Like Thursday, Friday are tech nights, but Saturday, ooh, I think people are in for such a treat. Saturday and Sunday, I really do. Yeah, this cast is beautiful, not just on the outside, but extremely gifted, and we got very good chemistry. We work really well.
You guys,
we genuinely like
we were
each
just
other.
talking about that last night. I'm just really pleased that there's no drama. You know what I mean? Because actors don't always get along, and that's okay. That's okay. But the characters have to have chemistry, even when that doesn't happen. But you guys genuinely love each other. I love that we start our rehearsals in prayer. Because I'm just about, there is, let's all be aligned. Sometimes you got to breathe it in and breathe it out, but that's okay.
Yes. Yes. Get all that. Get all that crazy stuff out of you before you get ready to work. Get it up.
That's right.
Check everything at the door.
Leave it at the door. It's a bigger purpose. This is far bigger than me.
Yes.
It's far bigger than me. It really is. And I'll be the first to say that. This is about taking something that can help people in their lives, because everybody has a family dynamic.
Yes.
And that's why it's important that, that people come, that, people tell people about it, that we get studio people in, that we get promoters in, because it's not going to stop.
Yes.
It is not stopping.
No, we're not stopping. This is the type of story I really see becoming like a sitcom in the future, that type of stuff, because it's really, it connects so well. And I just can't wait. And Cassandra is just such a good writer. She is such a good writer.
Her plays, because she's done other plays. She's written, I think, 4 other plays. You've been in 2 of them.
I've been in
2 of them. But when I see her plays, she writes her plays like a sitcom. It can go either way, and that's talent. That's talent. Because I don't believe that she sits and says, "Okay, let me write this." Like, she doesn't. She just writes, and she is such an organic writer. I just love her. I love, so I'll be, she'll talk to me about a character or about an idea. And so then when I see it on paper and then I'm like, I remember when we were talking about that, and see it come to, that's exciting to me. And, I think it's important that we as artists support each other. We have to support each other, even in the smallest way. It's not always about, I need $500,000. Now I could use $500,000. Don't get twisted. But but there's other ways to support each other, and I just think as artists we need to support each other. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Another thing I love about Cassandra is that when I met her probably, I think it's been about 6 years ago. And Mark Ridley introduced us. We were at a play, and the play was ending, and I was getting ready to leave. And Mark was like, hold on, let me introduce you to Cassandra. I was like, oh, okay. So he introduced us. And that night, when we shook hands, she was like, you're going to be in my productions. And I was like, Hollywood talk. I'm thinking Hollywood talk. Sure enough, she has followed through. And she has helped me become a much better actor through the years, helped me build confidence in myself. And I tell her, I was like, I did a poem for her last year for her birthday. I was like, I might have to do something else for her. But she really believed in me. And I was like, you don't even know me. She's like, you're going to be in my production.
And it's funny you said Hollywood talking. I'm going to say something about that. Because she's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Now, she's from Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm from New York. So we reside in Hollywood, but even, you know, it's a thing. There is a thing about the Hollywood experience, and you got to get in where you fit in. I get it. I do. I get it. I've never been of it though, and I still have managed to work, survive, be happy, live life, have a full life. Because it, you know, when Hollywood stops calling, then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So if you know, I do what I say and I say what I do, and if more people would just do that, you know, then it wouldn't matter whether you were in Hollywood or if you're in New York or if you're in Atlanta or wherever. The business is the business, and the circle is really small, y'all. So you know, the circle is really, really small. So, yeah,
very
it
small.
is. So you know, discipline is something that is another thing. Paramount. Discipline, respect for your actors. Time. I always say my line. I'm a respecter of time. You know, it means something. It really does. And people watch. People are watching. You know, people are watching you. You never know who's watching you.
You know, while we're talking about this, I wanted to ask you, what do you look for? Because you kind of given a lot of things that you look for. Like if somebody was to want to be a part of one of your projects, what are you looking for with talent?
Well, I do look to see if they've done the work. Because in the age of YouTubing and social media and how many likes you have, that's nice. I'm not putting that down because that is a job for some people.
Right.
And I get it. You know, you get it where you fit in. That's not what I look for. I'm looking for, did you do the work? Have you studied? Have you taken class? Do you know what stage right means? Do you know what upstage means? Just the basic stuff. You know, do you know, have you been in a scene study? Those are the things that I look for, you know, and it will usually be on someone's resume. And then, you know, I can decipher because, you know, people would be like, yes, I did the Broadway show, so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, but you did it in high school. You didn't do the Broadway show. You did the high school production of the Broadway show. So let's just be honest, because I'm going to see it. I'm going to know immediately. Immediately. You know, I look for that. I also look for an actor who is willing to not just take direction, but to bring something to the character and to look at the entire character. If there's a character that's written one dimension, that's one thing. But if there's a character that has colors and different, orange. I look for I do. I look for the colors and for you to deepen the character as an actor. Where do you want to go? What do you want to be as an actor? You know, and how is this going to help your life? How is this going? Where are you drawing from? Are you drawing from life experiences, or are you mimicking someone? Because see, I can tell the difference between that too. Yeah. But when you do the work, you become the character. You stop acting.
Yes. Whew, okay, chills all up and down my spine. You know, once again, I want to thank everybody who's been watching, who's going to be listening to this broadcast. This is the Producer on Life show. I'm sitting here with Carla Earle, and we're talking about Ain't No Family Like the One I Got. We're talking about the show on Tubi, The Right Turn. That's right now on Tubi. We're talking about her Broadway experience. We're talking about her company, where she helps people improve who they are and really deal with mental health, right?
Addictions. I deal with all types of addictions, and I'm a counselor and all of that, because everybody got something going on. License. Oh yeah.
Licensed counselor.
Oh, I did the work.
She is approved. She's trained, prepared. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real because I really respect that. Like, I have education, and I think I don't say everybody has to go through college in certain ways, but you need to get the right certifications for whatever you do. And too many people out here just want to just like put up a platform without doing the work. And it's like, that's why I wanted to really, you know, emphasize that. It's that you are licensed, you are approved, stamped. She can get insurance for her business.
And I love to live. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. I love to travel. You know, I love my family. You know, it's like I love God. I love what I really love. Everything that I do. And I decided a few years back that I'm only going to do the things that I love to do.
Yes. I'm right with you. I'm right with you on that. And you know, I feel the love. Like from the time I met you, it was instant reception, instant warmth. And I'm just excited. I'm glad that, you know, working with you now. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe we'll work together in the future.
As far as
the dancer, I don't know about that part. Okay. I drop seeds. But as far as like a dancing part, you might have to do some work behind the scenes.
I
a whole lot of work.
taught people with 3 left feet how to dance with 2. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. Well, we're almost done with our talk this morning. I have a question for you. And I always like to pose some fun questions just to have fun. So if you were an animal, what kind of animal would that be and why?
A gazelle.
A gazelle. Oh, okay. I'm curious now.
I like the way they move. They're very fluid, and everything they do has purpose. It always looks like they have purpose in everything that they do, and in the way they move. And I think I've incorporated some of that in my life. You know, I do a lot of things on purpose. You know, with the awareness.
Yes.
I pay attention. You know, and that animal, the gazelle, does that. I think that's gazelle.
I like that, gazelle. I can see that as soon as you said that. Like even the way you walk. Hey, for y'all who don't know, she got like a glide when she walks. You know, so I can see that. Oh wow. And my last question is, what is your mantra? So what do you live by?
Service.
Oh, one word. I like that.
Service.
Service. You know, that word is so strong and so profound. That word is what I live by. Even not just in this industry, everything I do. I serve my wife, I serve my son, I serve my daughter, I serve my son-in-law, my grandson. I serve everybody. And I started, when I first moved out here, I didn't know anybody in the industry. I started serving projects. And no project, no actor is bigger than the project. My whole attitude is, how can I serve this story? How can I serve this producer? How can I serve the writer who's labored hours, days, writing draft after draft? How can I show honor and respect to their work? So that's how I look at it. So I love how you said that, service. Man, once again, I got chills again. You know, well, Carla, you know, why don't you share with the people how they can get in contact with you, like especially, you know, with your company, everything, because I want people to know how they can stay in contact.
On Instagram, I'm at Carla Twirls with the S on the end. On Facebook, you can see me, Carla Earle. I think it's Carla Twirl Earle, but Carla, if you pull up Carla Earle, you'll see me. IMDb, I've been told, my kids have Googled me. I don't Google me, but you Google me?
I Googled you.
Well,
Yes,
I've been told I'm
did.
Googleable. You can Google me.
You are. She's very Googleable.
That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, that and Inner Peace is my other company. Come in Peace. I have an IG, Come in Peace, and that's COMMIN Peace. And Reclaim Haven. That's Tara Bennett Smith's company, but it's Reclaim Inner Peace Haven. So we have a page on that too, and that's going to be all of our wellness retreats and things that we're doing together as well.
Oh my goodness. I love it. You are truly a Black woman who rocks. You are a queen. Thank you for gracing my platform.
I really appreciate it. I do. I really appreciate the time on this Monday morning. You made my day.
Hey, well, you made my day. I like to look at, ever since I started doing what I love for the past several years, every day feels like Friday for me. So I don't have Monday blues. I don't have any of that, you know, because I'm like you. I do what I love to do and what I want to do. So that's how I try to live my life every single day, and I try to impact as many lives as I can.
And you never know whose life you're going to touch.
I love it.
Never know, or whose life is going to touch you. Yeah.
That's happened a few times. That's happened a few times, even through you, even through Cassandra, even Carl Gilliard. I think Carl might have joined in for a little bit. I don't know if he left, but he was watching us, and he had his little funny comments on here for a while. But he is a mentor for me as well. I even look at Sammy as a mentor, AJ as a mentor for me. I watched them work, and I'm just grateful for everybody who's been in my life. And people, you got to come out Saturday, 8 o'clock, Barnsdall Gallery Theater. Is it Barnsdall, right? Yeah, Gallery Theater, 8 p.m. And if you want to be on time, be there at 7:30.
Well, first of all, you cannot get tickets online. Let me say that. I mean, you cannot get tickets at the theater. The only way that you can get tickets is online, and that's at www.sandersentertainment.biz. And the tickets are going fast. We have VIP tickets and we have general admission, but you should get there earlier than 7:30 because you have to park. And we want to make sure the show will be going up on time, people. We are on time. So it's going up on time. So get there early. And you mentioned AJ Sanders, and I just want to plug her before I leave that she is going to be performing April 8th in Bellflower at the Comedy Club in Bellflower with Alonzo Bowden. Yes, so she. Absolutely. She just did a great show with Bill Bellamy last week. We all supported her. So now we can all get together and support her for this one because now we know ahead of time. So.
Yeah. She's great. Love it. I love her comedy. I went out and supported her. I went out last year to one of her shows too. I'll definitely, I support people I care about because I believe that like, they should look out in the audience to see people who really are rooting. I
got pom-poms for days. I'm cheering for everybody because you know what? There's enough for us all. There's enough for us all.
Yes. Yeah. I don't eat the whole pie. I just want a slice. You eat a whole pie, you kind of unhealthy. So you just put a slice.
Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to our continued experience with Ain't No Family Like the One I Got, and you're doing an amazing job, so thank you.
Well, thank you. You making me blush a little bit. I'm kind of turning color on one of these things in here, but I do appreciate you and all the hard work that you all have done, and we are working hard to get ready for this weekend. So we are going to honor the writing, honor the directing, honor the producing. We are going to honor the story this weekend. And Cassandra, if you got off, we love you very much, and we appreciate you for all your hard work. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening to the Produce Your Own Life show. As we always say, here. Life is a script. It's time to write yours.
Yeah.
See you soon.